What's up, everybody? It's Keith at Vitality Sports Solutions. One of the big areas we like to train is our posterior chain. We spend a lot of the time building up our glutes and our hamstrings. And I think the king of all hamstring exercises is not the RDL. I think it's actually the supine position leg curl. So let me show you how we do it, what we use, and maybe some alternatives that you can do on your own if you don't have access to some of this equipment. Now, the equipment I use is from BC Strength. It's a hammy track and roller is what it's called. Some other companies like Sorinex make something similar to this, which is great, but I think the track is the most important part. It kind of keeps you from using one leg more than the other. It also keeps the roller straight and just allows for a smoother flexion and extension of the knee. So when we're setting up here, we want to make sure that we can fully extend the legs without going off the track, and also make sure you can fully flex without going off the track this way. Once you're set up and you have a good position, rest your head on the floor. Hands can be out to the side, nice and wide, or they can be bent at the elbow. Doesn't really matter much because this is just for balance. Now from here, we're going to push through the heels and we're going to tuck the pelvis up. We're not going to use our back and overextend. We're just going to tuck a little posterior pelvic tilt here, elevate. Now from here, all I'm going to do is fully extend my legs and bring them back in. Fully extend and bring them back in. Now, you can also do this single leg. Once you've gotten a little bit more comfortable with it, you can also elevate your torso and put this on a bench so you're pulling uphill. All are really good options for using the hammy track and roller. It's a phenomenal way to target your hamstrings. Now, most people don't have a hammy track and roller, and truthfully, most training centers don't have it either. So if you don't have access to this, I think A, you should buy one, but B, you can use gliders. Same idea. It's not as smooth. You're not able to do maybe as high a reps as you can do with the hammy track and roller because both legs do work individually. So what it looks like using the gliders versus the roller is this, out and in. So you do have a little bit more tension pulling in because the gliders don't slide as smooth as the hammy track and roller, but not a big deal. I actually prefer to use these when working with a new client. And what we do is we do just the eccentric portion. So we go up, we tuck up, and then we just extend out, butt down, and then start again from the top. Great way to work on that mind muscle connection to the hamstring, doing sets of about 10. And it's also a great way to strengthen your hamstrings. So don't sleep on the gliders. And if you do use just the roller from, like I said, like a Sorinex or one of those companies, not a big deal. Works just as good, up and out. A little bit smoother than the gliders. But what I find is most people will end up pulling a little bit harder with one leg, and that turns the roller, and it just kind of wiggles one direction or the other, and it gets kind of off that center line, so you're constantly trying to recenter. So the track, I think, helps a lot. But either way, use what you have. Use the gliders. You can get these for cheap on Amazon for just a couple of bucks. You can use it on carpet. Won't slide well on rubber. You could probably use it on a mat and it would slide a little bit better. If your gym has a slide board, like a lateral slide board, you could do leg curls with that as well. But these two are great tools. It's a great exercise. Throw it into your program as a knee dominant or a lower body pulling exercise and enjoy the hamstring gains that come along with it. All right, we'll see you next time.